Okay, you guys, so I just want to kind of start this video off basically letting it be known that this will be the last time that I discuss this, bring this up on my channel, any of that. It's kind of a lot that I want to address to kind of clear the air, clear the rumors. For the most part, I really don't even have to do nothing because PGC Squad, y'all know me. Y'all gave so much support and love into the comments, and honestly, I wasn't expecting that. So let me just say this. First off, I would like to apologize to all of my fans and supporters who went extremely hard, doing their own work, sharing videos, making statuses. To me, that's a blessing. It's bad and good, and I'm gonna say this. It's a blessing to know that if this was ever a real life situation, knock on wood, I know that I have a genuine support system. You guys really, really came in for me. And then I just want to just like talk about, I guess, really the nitty gritty of it. So of course people were saying that they understand. And then on the other side, people were trying to say I was doing it to get a BBL. I was doing it to get out of my eviction. Let's start here. If you watch my videos, then you would know the eviction is fine. And the eviction was never about me owing my rent. It was more so about Coco not being on my lease and Tanaya being here and they were trying to charge her. But all of that has been sorted out. And if you watch my videos, I've already said that that is good. And I have a video coming on that soon. And that video is basically going to be me when I move out from this apartment unit, when my lease is up. So let's cure the eviction notice. And like the thing is, I take pride on not being prideful, if that makes sense. Like if I was getting evicted and I need some money, I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely be the YouTuber that asks to start the fucking GoFundMe. Like I really don't care. I have no pride. Like if I'm going through it, I will work a job. Like y'all know I was working a job when I was going through it. Like, so it's never nothing for me to get out and go get it or ask for help if I really need it. You know what I'm saying? I talked about so much on here that I just feel like at this point y'all should know that it's never about no money. Then people was talking about, oh, she just need money for a BBL. You are absolutely right. I definitely do need money for a BBL because BBLs do cost. Like, what the fuck? I'm not going to sit here and downplay what it is, but let's be real. I've always been a person that lived within my means. I'm not going to go get something unless I know I can afford it. Because if that was the case, I would have been moved into an apartment or a house that I couldn't afford, been got a car that I couldn't afford. Like, I'm a regular YouTuber that takes pride in saying that I'm a regular YouTuber. I've always lived within my means. Like, y'all don't see me balling out on designer bags. I always told y'all the designer bags that I had was replicas. I told you where to shop with Nightmare Co. Like, I've always kept it real with y'all because I always wanted to let my supporters know that we can relate to each other. Like, I'm never somebody that's just sitting on a high pedestal. Like, yes, girl, I be going through it. Yes, sometimes I be having to pick up a shift or two just to make ends meet. Yes, I have to do this. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to keep that type of sincereness. Moving more into the video, I just want to talk about Tanaya and my family and stuff like that. From what I've gathered from her mom, because the only person I'm speaking with right now is her mom. From what I've gathered, basically, Tanaya was feeling the way about the prank. She expressed it. Tanaya was feeling the way about the prank that I did on her. She expressed that she wanted to do a get back prank on me. So her, Phlo, and Nesha, they all made like a group chat, I guess, and they all concocted up an idea on how they wanted to go down. They didn't put her mom in it because they feel like she wasn't going to give a good reaction. They didn't put Princess in it for I don't know what reason. I don't know how to say this without saying this. I don't think my family kind of grasps the concept of how YouTube pranks work. And her mom was basically texting me and was saying that they've been getting threatening messages. People's been threatening Tanaya. And As upset as I am, and I'm not gonna lie, even the fact that I knew she was safe, I was still upset. Which is wrong with me, because at the end of the day, I should be happy that she's home safe. But they've been getting threatening messages. People been, sending Tanaya mean, nasty, rude messages, old girl messages as well, and her mom. And honestly, as far as her mom, y'all, from what I've seen, even after we fought, she seemed like she genuinely didn't know. And when we first arrived there, I really thought that they was just trying to get 20,000 out of me. But just based off of the vibe that I was getting between my TT and then how playful they was about it, like it just seemed like, I don't think nobody quite grasped the concept of how severe the situation was. And her mom was basically texting me like, Tanaya, and I'm only wearing glasses because I look like my father. But she was basically saying like, she was talking to Tanaya about it that night, and they had that conversation. And Tanaya basically was just saying she wanted to be like a YouTuber. She wanted to do things that she's seen other YouTubers done. She seen me did the kidnapping prank with Kiana versus Chaz, which I mentioned in the video comment section or whatever, kind of giving reference to that. But I don't think my family understands that Kiana versus Chaz situation was based. When doing stuff like that, if you're pranking somebody that severe, you have to let your fans know that it's fake, so the fans don't get so deeply involved. And even still with that, a prank doesn't prolong for that long. And Tanaya's 12 and she's coming into this, she's new to this, I get it, whatever the case may be. But as far as everybody else, I don't care what you send me, I don't care what you send Princess, I don't care what you send, I don't care what you send, I don't care about none of this. Tanaya's still a little girl. Just please don't do that. You can attack me, y'all can say what y'all want about me, but as far as her being just 12, I don't need no 12-year-old getting depressed. Like I don't need that. So please just let her be. As far as the adults in this situation, I definitely do think they should know better. And I agree with that 100%. And just forget about the subscribers. Like, no offense to y'all, like that y'all, and let me say this too. I understand that this triggered a lot of people who actually been through this. And I was talking to one of my supporters, and she was basically telling me how this has triggered her because she went through the same thing with her sister. And so I see how this has triggered my followers, and I see where the commotion is coming through. But aside of just the views or subscriber counts that I lost and all these other things, the emotions that I felt, the emotions that her mom felt, that Tanaya's mom felt, my TT felt, it was real. I definitely, at this point, it's so much that I want to cover. I just don't know where to get to. Next point. Oh yeah, so the whole she needed money thing. If I was doing this for some money, I would have tags in my videos. My videos would be green. Let's start there. All of these videos with these people, and that's nothing about YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, then you understand risky content, the cussing, the screaming, all the stuff like that. Those go yellow. And if you don't know what yellow means, it basically means you ain't making all your money. You can have 100,000 views and only get paid $7, $50. Just depends on how YouTube is. It was never about no money. And let me hold on, because I love bringing out the receipts. Hold on. Okay. As y'all can see, this is the video. Girl, you never busted my lip. Whatever I posted, it's yellow. It ain't and then even still, if I was really doing this on YouTube, I would have tags in my videos. Like I do with every other video. I would have my description. I would make sure that the thumbnail was done. This was never about no money. I'm not getting paid off it. And the only reason why I posted it, and then too, I'm gonna be honest, I took a lot of heat for even posting that video just for my family. Family calling in, trying to figure out why I'm fighting my cousin. It was never about no money. Like it was never about no money, ever. Because if it was really about some money shit, I would have milked this situation. Milked this situation. Anyways, at this point where I'm at moving forward, I don't, let me just say this. At this point, after the fight and just everything that went down, because I don't know if I even mentioned it, but it was 2 fights that happened that day, me and I mean, honestly, this wouldn't be the first time I fought one of my cousins. Like, even growing up, we always used to fight. I mean, that's really just a normal thing. You fuck up, you get fucked up where you at. That's just, that is what it is. But I have Nesha and I have, I don't follow neither of them. It's so much. I don't know how to say this without saying this. My content is fun. My content is enjoyable because it's content that I can control. Fights that I've done, skits, pranks, I've controlled. No matter who. I don't know how to make that make sense. I hope y'all catching the drift. I don't think they get that. And that's not more so my fault or theirs, but it's one of those things where it's like, you gotta think about the things before you do the things. Her mom was in here going through it. Literally going through it. And, hold on, because I want to show something as well. Hold on. I want to show my balance. As y'all can see, my rent was paid on the 3rd. Okay? What that basically means is stop the she needs her bills paid. I'm great. I'm beyond great. It's been a lot of shit that's been going on. Like, you know, outside of the stuff that y'all see on YouTube, understanding that this is my family, so it's other family stuff that's going on as well because of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just fought my cousin at the end of the day. And I know people would just be like, oh, you was going so hard, da 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 da, you didn't even know what you was talking about. Like, that's, at the end of the day, off camera, y'all didn't see it. When all this stuff was happening, I was having conversations saying, I feel like it wasn't added up. But when it comes to my family, you guys, I'm always going to defend them against the world. But I'm always going to do it. And for the sake of my TT, who is actually going through it, I could see it. I felt it. I felt it. Like, I knew she genuinely felt like her child was missing. So I'm going to defend them. And I know that might not make sense to everybody, but when it comes to family, that's what I just feel like that's what you do. You defend your family. And even now, I'm still defending her. Me and her, we still talk. We still text. She's going through what she's going through, trying to process the whole situation, everything going on with their household. But she really went through that. And as far as, like, I really don't even, and as far as even, I'm not speaking on him. I'm just, yeah. As far as my family, Tanaya, at this point, I just really feel like she just didn't understand it. And because she didn't understand it, it costed me. It costed a lot of backlash. It is what it is. But she just didn't grasp it. And now that the pressure is hitting her, she's starting to feel it. And it's like, okay, cool. I wanted her to learn her lesson from that. But now it's getting to a point where y'all are sending threatening messages to a 12-year-old. And it's not okay. It's not. Like, at the end of the day, she's still 12. She is. She's still my little cousin. No matter how mad I get at her. No matter how bad that damn prank was, she's only 12, you guys. As far as that I fought, and just watching the video, I could tell that she just thought that it was going to be a great prank. But it wasn't. And y'all can say what y'all want about me in the comment section. At this point, I've lost already. It is what it is. It really is what it is. I just don't want nobody coming for a 12-year-old. I don't. Yeah.